Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. This is the place where you get magic reviews of both the latest and the greatest. Today, this is so cool. This is so cool. I have to admit, I got this a while back. And I haven't done a review for it. Just because I've been having so much fun. And I wanted to make sure that I told you everything, because this is a technology trick. And sometimes with technology tricks, you kind of have to play with them a little longer than just a regular gimmick or gaff or card trick, because you just want to make sure that you're covering every base. Like, you know, you almost kind of want to give it the chance to fail or to break or to find out, like, oh, the range on this isn't so good, or oh, the lighting on this isn't so good, or something, or it loses its charge, right? You kind of want to put it through the ringer. And so I've been doing that. And I gotta say, this thing passes with flying colors. If you have waited to purchase some sort of cool technology trick because you're just like, I don't know, this thing is awesome. All right, so this is Cosmos from Umesh and Black Box Magic Creations. And I believe that their website, blackboxmagic.shop, I think that's the only place you can get it. I'm gonna start right off. This is the only, we'll call it bad news. This is the only bad news. It's $350, all right? But here's the good news. It's a silent printer that you carry in your wallet that'll literally do any prediction for anyone, for seemingly anything. This thing is awesome. So what this is, it's something that's going to work with an app, of course, right? But let me just say, it'll work with Inject. It'll work with Wikitest, but you don't need those. It'll come with its own app. And the app has really creative interfaces. Okay, so one of the interfaces is just the calculator app, right? And you might be saying, well, this is where I kind of jump off the boat, because clearly you're using a phone and they'll just think it's something with your phone. I don't think so. You're using the phone because you don't have a pen and paper, right? Who walks around with a pen and paper now? Magicians, right? I have a Sharpie marker and some billets. You're just gonna say, hey, let's use my my phone for a second. Can you do me a favor? Can you just type in a 3-digit number? Boop, boop, boop. They type in the 3-digit number, and that's it. Whatever they type in, you say, oh, okay, it's 672, whatever, and you can show everybody. Reach into your wallet, pull out a piece of paper. It says 672 on it, just like that. Okay, so another example would be you can do lottery tickets. You can do a California lottery ticket or a New York lottery ticket. He's going to put the lottery ticket paper in the box for you, so that all they have to do is pick the numbers and it prints out. Okay, you can use the Notes app. So there's a regular standard, what looks like a Notes app, okay? And they can write down a word, like galoshes or whatever, right? You could have the word print up on just a little white piece of paper that says galoshes, or you can do a book test where what prints up is a page from a book, and their word is the long word in the middle of the page. And it looks just like all the other words. It looks like it came out of a book that way. You could bring up the drawing app, which is just like, you know, a white screen, and they can take their finger and draw a star or a smiley face or a heart, and that will print up in your wallet. You could pick time, 6:15, right? Anytime you want. The printer will print a watch face as if you drew it at 6:15, or it'll print the digital numbers if that's what you want. Your spectator could pick a random number And without any math on your part, the printer will print a magic square from your pocket. Is it what I thought? This is above and beyond what I thought. I can't believe the amount of tricks you can do with this. Now, granted, on a deeper level, all the tricks are the same. The spectator is calling out a name or a number and it prints from your pocket. Yes, but they look so different, right? Between the calculator app, the drawing app, the word test, or the book test, the magic square, the lottery tickets, it's crazy. So, you're intrigued. You want me to stop talking for just a little bit and you want to see the product. All right, let's go. First of all, here's everything you're getting in the box, okay? And the nice thing about this is it's strapping. It is strapping. You're getting a ton of stuff. You're not dropping $350 and then feeling like, oh, I didn't really get anything. And so those paper rolls you see in there, here's the first one. It's a little piece of lined paper with ink smudges on it. And as it prints out, it's gonna look like your hand-drawn writing. And let me just say, it has several fonts that are completely customizable. You can find the exact font that you would like. Of course, you'll get a completely white roll, a blank roll, so that you can make, anything your heart's desire. And then here's the book test roll. Isn't that crazy? So it looks just like something that would have been ripped out of a book. Here's your little bag of receipts for the Powerball and your lottery tickets. So you get all that paper too. You'll get the USB charging cable, and it has something like a 10-hour charge. Like, it'll stay ready to go for 10 hours, which is crazy. But what you really want to see is the wallet. You want to see how thick it is. So that is its thickness. So it's thicker than what I would consider to be my wallet, right? My wallet is not this thick, but I've seen a lot of guys, their wallets are thick, okay? So opening it up, everything's housed over here, and you're really just gonna open this zipper up, which I'm not gonna show you the inner workings. You're gonna open this zipper up and then reach in and pull the paper out. That's all you need to do, okay? And then you've got a full billfold over here. You've got 3 pockets for billets or for other card tricks, but it's just a easy to use, simple, very nondescript. It doesn't say Cosmos on it, doesn't say Magic Wallet on it, right? This is your thickness. You're just gonna keep that in your back pocket or your breast coat pocket, and you'll always be ready to go. And the wallet I got, that's of course the only one I got, but I heard that Umesh has a couple of other wallet holders out there that you could look into. So head on down to the website and check that out. I think everything was well made. It's completely durable. I didn't have any problems with it at all. Okay, it was very easy to work with. The app is easy to work with. Okay, and I'm 56. Okay, like I'm an old man. I'm like, technology, duh. Right? So I think those of you who are even more adept at technology, you'll get it. I don't have Wikitest. I don't have Inject, so I can't test those things. But there is an interface for them. I've heard. I just use the standard basic app. Like, what comes with this, right? That's all I did. So the tutorials are good because he constantly goes back and updates them. He's constantly, reimagining the things you can do. There's also a Facebook group. You can join that. So there's already a built-in community of people that are using it. I did say it was customizable, right? It's customizable. You can do anything with it you want. The positives, the fonts look like real handwriting. It has a super easy input method that I think is totally, it doesn't draw any attention. I think, pulling out a calculator app, pulling out a notes app, pulling out a drawing app, those look normal. We see those things all the time. Everybody knows that those are on your phone, okay? And for all the people that say, I don't like tech tricks, this does not feel like a technology trick. If you're a mentalist and you're doing all your stuff as mentalism, and this is the one thing you do where you bring out your phone and say, just here, look, I won't even write anything down. You wrote down on a billet before, on a pencil before, look, we'll forget all that. Just type 3 numbers into this calculator. That's it, right? Boom. So negatives, of course, you want to know if there's some noise. There's always some noise. It's a printer, but it's in your pocket and it's in the wallet. So it's totally muffled. And if you're talking at all while it's happening, no one's going to ever hear a thing. I can't even hear it. If I hear it at all, it's because I'm listening for it. I'm listening for it, but your spectator's not listening for it because at that point, they don't know what's going to happen. They're not going, well, I wonder if he's going to print that out from a tiny microscopic printer that's in his wallet, right? So they're not listening for it. And if there was any sort of ambient noise, nobody would hear it. I don't think that's the issue. And then even when you hold it in your hand, the font, the way it's written, it doesn't even look like, I mean, sure, if you hold it in your hands, you know what kind of paper it is. But if your spectator doesn't even hold it, they're never going to know, right? But if you just show it to them, but even still, it looks so unassuming. The drawings and the fonts and the way it's put together, it really looks like magic. And here's the last thing, okay? I always tell you to go out and watch other reviews. Chris Edwards Magic, he did a review for this a long time back. He did the review for his, I think, even before I even got mine in the mail. So he had already played with it. He had already goofed off with it. I didn't want to bias my review, so I didn't talk to him. I just pulled my stuff out, but then I asked him later. I said, hey, I saw that you got the same thing. You know, what did you think of it? He and I were just talking off camera, no one around. He could have said anything. He could have just been honest. He could have said, you know what, it sucks. I've played with it a while. It's not as good as I thought. He still raved about it. He still said good things about it. He still said it was one of the best things that he performs. So if you don't take my word for it, take Chris's word for it. Go watch Chris's review for it. I mean, it's $350. You might as well get more than one opinion, right? Go watch his review too. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's a great guy. But yeah, blackboxmagic.shop. That's where you want to go if you've been waiting for the silent killer. And it's kind of a wallet trick too, for those of you who like wallet tricks. I mean, forget printer, forget app. This is the craziest magic wallet. It literally spits out predictions for you on the fly. Nuts. Cosmos, $350. Check it out. All right, bye.